Let's see. Good weather, good mood. And who do we have here? It's Klee!
Mr. Honorary Knight? Yippee! It's you!
Oh, how are you tall enough to see over the counter? Hey, customer Klee.
Auntie Eula told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out. Seeing you here, Mr. Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Tibet.
Yay, all the music. When Klee appears, everything is happy. Oh, that's so kind of you to say, Klee. That's the ultimate goal.
You mean this stand isn't already the best?
Oh, I mean...
Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Mr. Honorary Knight's is easily the best.
Oh, that's so sweet. You haven't even tried. Here, let me get you something to drink.
And no matter what drinks Mr. Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Although, this time, Klee, I need you to be a little tougher on me. You can criticize me all you like.
Oh, you want me to be mean? But Klee could never be mean to you. Let me think. I know. I'll pretend to be Albedo.
Great strategy.
Whenever
that will
Albedo
work
reviews
wonders.
Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious. And Klee can hear every word he
Yes,
says.
channel Albedo's seriousness. Brilliant, then you can be Master Alchemist Klee.
Get ready for
Dodako.
Klee's super amazing order.
That's right, Dodako, don't hold back. Let us hear it so we can make our drink-making skills and our stand even better.
These past few days, I've been having such a blast with Mom all day long. It's been so much fun. Even being sent to solitary confinement couldn't wipe the smile off my face.
Well, the biggest thing is it's because it's not solitary anymore. If you and your mom are locked up together, then you're not alone anymore. You have each other.
So, Klee wants to order a fair weather
Oh, she's standing on
frolic.
the stool.
Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super
Of
duper mood.
course. Got it, Miss Klee. I'll get right on it.
I wonder what it'll taste like.
Aww. I just want to make Klee happy. Miss Alice just wants to make her daughter happy. And if nothing else, we don't want Miss Alice to be disappointed in us. But even without that, Klee is just the best. We just want her to live a happy and wonderful life. So here is all the ingredients. No alcohol, of course. Although I suspect Klee is a lot older than she looks. We're not gonna put anything alcoholic in there. Even as grown-ups, we don't need to have alcohol in all the drinks. Cut into small bits. Oh, lots and lots and lots of small bits. Yay! Then we come back over here. We're gonna mix it up properly. That's right. Go ether. That's right. Twirl it in the air. The glass. Double wall glass. Double wall glass. Oh. We don't have a plastic cup for the Klee. Any garnish. Let's go salt. I like the star. It's the closest thing we have to like a clover or Klee. Fair weather frolic.
Your fair weather frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
Please enjoy, Klee.
Wow! So, a fair weather frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny night?
Maybe it's supposed to be a cloudless sky at dusk.
Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully.
Oh my gosh, we're being challenged already. Dodako, what do you think? Dodako.
Ah, finished.
Aww. I like that.
Yummy! Both sweet and sour. If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down
she
2,
has.
or 3, or 4,
Did
or
you get that
even
from your mom?
5. But one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake.
Roger that. How about a cake in a cup?
know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together, Mr. Honorary Knight?
This music's so adorable. It plays when Klee is here. Scheduling 3 daily meals. Speaking of food, I hope you're getting your 3 square meals a day.
3 square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day. Sometimes even
Oh my
7.
gosh. Well, I guess in order to run all over Mondstadt in a day, blowing everything up in sight, you definitely need a lot of energy for that. Seriously?
Adventuring takes a lot of energy, and if I eat too much at once, I can't run so well. So, it's better
Oh.
to eat lots of smaller
Actually,
meals.
I agree with that. I don't like to eat like huge meals. I'd rather have smaller meals, like turn lunch into like 2 separate occasions of like half a lunch each, you know, just like to spread it out. I'm also like not a big eater either, so I actually kind of agree with that. Smaller meals just to make up instead of having large meals.
Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty
Aw.
painting.
That's so adorable. It's so nice to know how well taken care of Klee is here. The Albedo and all of the Knights of Favonius are making sure that Klee is in good hands. If nothing else, not to upset Alice, but just because we all share this love of wanting to protect our adorable little Klee. That sounds like Albedo, right?
When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Klee goes to eat with the other Knights of Favonius. Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha makes the best food. When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat.
Yay!
There's this one dish where she takes loads of different fish and makes them into little pudding cubes.
Oh,
It's called
out of-
rainbow
out of
fish
fish. Ah, okay. But I'm glad you get to see her every now and then. Even before she revealed herself to us, it is very heartening to know she would always come by and visit Klee. Even when she didn't come by and visit us, just to make sure everything was going well. That's someone who wants to be present in their child's life, even though they're busy. And yeah, very appreciative of that. You're making me hungry. I mean, I'm not sure. Rainbow fish jelly? I'm
Her
not sure.
Chococo crunchy slices are fantastic too. It's her newest creation made with chocolate and
Chococo
cookies.
crunchy
They're a little
slices sounds
bitter,
good.
but they're crunchy. They smell
Is that
scrumptious,
like those little
and
things?
they have
I
a
bet they look like
really
those little
sweet
Dodocos you have there.
aftertaste. Whenever I eat them, I feel so full of energy. Next time, Klee will have to bring some for you to try.
Still planning to eat later? Do you plan to eat anything else today?
Yeah, when Klee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book.
Oh, that's really good.
Klee used to eat cake after dinner, but Master Jean said it's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed.
That is true.
Apparently, it makes
Especially
you chubby
since
and
you're
gives
still
you
growing.
toothaches.
You probably should eat healthy before bed. But reading is really good.
So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me
Auntie
nuts instead.
Barbie.
She says they help my brain remember things better.
Yeah.
Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass, but they're okay if you add a little salt.
That sounds like a great solution. Nutritious and healthy. Shouldn't have too much sugar. All right. Yeah, that's right. We don't want her to get in trouble. Next course of action. Do you have any other plans for today?
Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read one
Oh.
chapter every night, learn something useful, and then go to bed early.
Yes, definitely reading before bed is a great idea.
That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can go and
Ah,
bounce even higher.
is that easy to do?
It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs. You just have to be careful when trimming it down. It's like sharpening a pencil that could suddenly go boom.
I'm glad we're able to keep Klee happy here, even though it sometimes almost feels like it's at the expense of the safety of all the residents and wildlife of Mondstadt.
Bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too. Mom sits by my side and tells me all kinds of wonderful stories. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kabling and lights up the ceiling.
I had something like that as a kid too. this little clock with a light on the top, and it would make all these like colorful stars appear in the sky. Does the ceiling show scenes from the stories?
Yeah.
Oh,
When
that's
something happens in
amazing.
the story, the lights on the ceiling make pretty pictures. Sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends, so Klee has to tuck her in instead. As soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Mr. Honorary Knight.
I know, your mom must be really busy and really tired, but I think that's so special. Like I said, how present she tries to be in your life even though she's away all the time. Like, yeah. And I would love to hear the stories too from this lamp. That sounds great.
Klee has memorized so many wonderful stories, enough to make everyone happy
That's
every day.
great. And the candy on the table. Yeah, I was wondering about this little box you have. The candy you brought with you looks very special.
This stuff? Mom taught me how to make it using the alchemy bench.
Whoa, stuff that comes from the alchemy bench. Food safe?
A dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie,
Friend in Fontaine.
and finally,
Who's her friend in
some
Fontaine?
magical jam from
Who's her
Auntie
friend in I feel like I
Tavia.
should know this. Barbeloth and Octavia. Not seen very much of Octavia. Who's her friend in Fontaine? I'm trying to think.
Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's incantation, and poof! Dodokoshi candy!
That sounds more like magic than alchemy. And I thought we're trying to cut back on the sugar, but that's quite the process. What an amazing treat.
We can give you some Dodoko candy too if you want. And if you really like them, I can even teach you my mom's incantation.
Sure.
That way, you could make your
As a
own
grown-up,
candy
I can eat
whenever
as
you
much
want.
candy as I want. Thanks for sharing your amazing recipe, Klee. I'll work really hard to learn how to do it.
If you get stuck, remember to come ask Klee. When it comes to magical candy, I'm an expert.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Klee. All right, piece together clues. Shouldn't stay up late. Klee can't miss her bedtime, so something overly stimulating probably isn't the best. So no tea. And she already drank the entire glass of the last thing, so she already had a lot of tea. Let's replace it with milk. Milk is good for kids. All right, sweet candy. Klee brought some of the candy that Alice taught her how to make. They're made with care and look appetizing. I'm sure they must taste good too. From the looks of it, Klee seems to be partial to very sweet candy. What if I topped her drink with candy? It would make the perfect garnish, adding both flavor and flair. That sounds like a wonderful. I wish a drink with the Dodoko topper is so cute. On the other hand, so sweet candy on one hand. On the other hand, shouldn't have too much sugar in the actual drink. Klee can't have too much sugar before bed, so she has to eat nuts instead of her favorite desserts. That last drink contained caramel, which is way too sweet, so I'll have to take it out. But then the drink feels incomplete. Do I associate it with chocolate? No, okay, with sweet candy. But Klee likes sweets. It's certainly a lot less sweet without caramel, but the mouthfeel isn't quite there. Perhaps there's some other healthier option that can lend the drinks a little sweetness. Let's talk to Klee again. Okay, healthy sugars. Okay, and then chocolate. Klee mentioned her daily meal times. It seems she really likes Alice's peculiar cooking. She told me about chococo crunchy slices. I have some cocoa here made from cacahuatl, just like chocolate. How about I turn the cocoa into flakes and then swap them for the wolf hooks? Okay, that's a good one. All right, healthy sugary drinks. There must be some ingredients that are both healthy and sweet. Yeah, in this setting,
Oh yeah,
yes.
Klee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or add more fruit?
More fruit. More fruit is good. And the nice thing is if you add the whole fruit instead of just squeezing out the juice, you keep a lot of like the fibers and other parts of the fruit that make it a nice balanced meal instead of just taking the part that's sugary out of it and eating only that. So yeah, some whole fruit might be good.
Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses
Oh,
gave a
Emily.
big bag of
That's who she was
Fontanian
talking
Buell
about.
fruit.
Emily
They're
was
so
here.
round and rolly. Klee ate a whole
I
bunch
agree.
of those, and they were
Putting some
super
oranges.
sweet. But
And, like,
Master
not just
Jin
orange
said it was
juice,
okay
but, like,
because
orange
sweet
juice with
fruit
pulp
isn't the same
will actually
as
be
sweet
quite healthy.
sugar. So if Klee really has to eat nuts, maybe I can just soak them in some fruit juice?
I'm not sure how well together those will go. However, we now have this here. Perfect. Klee likes wolf fruits from Fontaine as well as juice. A little fermented fruit juice should help compensate for some of the lost sweetness. Yay! We did it! We found everything Klee wants. Garnish with Dodoko candy instead. Replace tea with milk. Replace caramel sauce with fermented juice. And replace the wolf fruits with coca. Alright, I think I know how to improve that drink. Let me mix another one for you.
Yeah, that was quick. Klee's looking forward to finding out
Please
how
enjoy,
tasty your next
Klee.
concoction is.
Concoction, that's a big word for a child. But once again, I think Klee is a little bit older than she looks. Got some milk, got some juice, and coca. There we go. I think this is going to be much better for our little Klee. Let's go small pieces. That little bit of chocolatey flavor. Good, good, good. Now we should mix it the same amount, I think. Any intensity, yeah. No, medium's good. We'll flip it around. Good job, Ether. If I was setting up this bar, that's so fun to watch. Let's go with the tall glass. This is the kind of glass I think you would serve a kid orange juice in usually. And then of course, the Dodoko candy is so cute. And it makes this the perfect Klee drink, of course. Fairweather Frolic Special Blend. Specially for Klee. Enjoy, Klee. You like the
Ta-da!
Dodoko?
It's done! I just know you're going to love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoko candy on top!
know, right?
There's so much orange in this cup. And Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too.
Yeah. The orange matches Klee's aesthetic a lot more. Like a warm, sunny day. Would you like to taste it?
Yummy! It's so delicious!
Make sure to savor it a little. Aw, Klee.
Klee has to drink slowly. I can't just gulp
Exactly.
it down, or I'll miss all
Exactly.
the yummy flavor.
Savor it a little bit.
Mr. Honorary Knight, this is amazing! It's like you mixed sunshine with juice!
Oh, I want to try it. This is the one I want to try the most out of all of them.
Klee was so tired from playing, but now I feel refreshed. And warm. And peaceful.
That's perfect.
Oh. You're the best, Mr. Honorary Knight.
How about you choose a name for this drink, Klee?
Really? Let me think. When the weather's nice and Dodoko's happy, Dodoko will want to sing, right?
Those Dodoko candies are
And
adorable.
when Dodoko sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoko's Duet.
Aw, what a wonderful name. Your names are the best.
Thank you. And thanks for making such a
Ether
yummy
cup.
drink for Klee.
Thank you for coming by. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now I hope you have enough energy to go and keep playing. Or to be able to go to bed if it... I can't tell if it's morning or night or twilight right now.
Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoko's Duet.
Oh, yay. I passed your test, Miss Klee.
Klee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Mr.
That
Honorary
means we can
Knight.
actually make the candy?
Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all the candies you want.
Yay.
See you next time.
Bye-bye, Klee. Have a good day. Bye, Dodoko. Do we get the recipe? Do we get the recipe? Aw, they should have given us the recipe to make those candies. We would have loved that. And then now over here, we have... Hooray, we got a Dodoko duet. That is so cute. And... oh, we get to keep a candy too! Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, say Mom's magic words, and poof! Dodoko-shaped candy. Aww. Better keep this one as a souvenir. I will cherish this. Thank you so much, Klee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get all of the rewards. They are now all mine. And then in here... There we go. Our souvenir. What an adorable one. Okay, one last thing before the event ends is, of course, we need to finish finding all of the discrepancies in the bubble world, starting with at Starfell Lake. We took a picture of the weird Jumpy Dumpty bombs in the tree, of the Klee statue. In Alice's magic bubble, some things differ from the real world. Use the spotter camera and document these differences. All right. Well, we already documented the Klee statue. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, we already got that one. That one's pretty obvious, but let's go back to some of the other ones that we saw. Oh, okay, well that one's kind of obvious. Why is the wolf sword over here? It's supposed to be over in Wolvendom instead. Razor, what's going on? You're just standing there? Okay, no worries. I'm gonna just document this familiar phantom greatsword. Oh, now I see why it seems so familiar. Yeah, because Razor is there. This is all supposed to be over in Wolfendom, where we go and challenge Lupus Boreas, which we got to do in Varka's story quest, albeit quite differently than in Razor's story quest. What else? Okay, we can't go back to the area we were in before. We can't go back to where the Jumpy Dumpty bombs were. I was gonna say, I hope that the things are obvious, and thankfully... Thankfully, this is the one they saw in the tutorial. It's the, obtain a clue to a discrepancy. It's the thing from the roller coaster in the Valyria Mirage, right? Choo-choo cart.
It sure would be convenient if we could build a choo-choo cart track straight from here to Mondstadt.
An express line right to the best fish blasting spot?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Might not be the best idea.
Probably not good for the fish, but it would be good for Mondstadt to have some transportation system like they do in Fontaine. That would be nice. It looks like we have the foundations of that already. I mean, Miss Alice is definitely... If only Jean would let her, she probably would. And of course, this is the Kaboom Ball cannon from the Golden Apple Archipelago. So nostalgic. Very nostalgia. Incredible amounts of nostalgia. So much nostalgia. You found all the discrepancies.
Oh, it's Eula and... Clarand? You're here in Mondstadt?
Hello.
Yes. I received an invitation to exchange swordsmanship techniques. I'd heard of the single-handed sword form of Favonius blade work.
Yeah.
But after crossing swords with Miss Eula, it turns out the Knights of Favonius are quite accomplished with the greatsword as well.
They have a variety of different weapon styles.
You're quite an accomplished swordsman yourself. Although I suppose that's to be expected of the champion duelist. Even over a few short rounds, I feel like we've learned a lot from each other.
Well, this is a good place to spar.
For sure. You don't have to worry about breaking stuff or accidentally hurting anyone nearby.
Except for the fish.
That's right. There also appear to be automatic harpasta launchers in the area.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be there normally, but...
That's one of your local traditions, isn't it? Shall we have ourselves a
Well,
game then?
Yeah.
Why not? You should know, though, I'm not easy to beat at this game. Ah, hold on. No muskets allowed.
Oh yeah, that would be cheating, although it'd be really hard to snipe a harpastum out of midair.
Oh. Why not? Doesn't it still count as hitting the harpastum?
Ludi harpastum event when? Yay! All the discrepancies have been found. Let's head off to the next area then, which of course was when we were going into the Church of Favonius, right? Yes, I think that's what it will be. Oh, just in Mondstadt, regular Mondstadt, okay. Well, we went inside the church in the story, but here... Ah, well, I already see there's a couple big things here. Is this a discrepancy that there's no, flora here? Need to capture the whole discrepancy. What is the whole discrepancy? The barrel? It's the barrel, right? Flora's flowers.
None of these flowers look
Oh,
local to us
that's
yet.
right. Those aren't her usual flowers. Then, of course, you're not the one who's usually tending to the Adventurers Guild stall, Lieben. Old friend. Of course, though, both you and the Adventurers Guild give us lots and lots of Primo Gems for our hard work, so I suppose you are very similar in that regard. Where's Catherine? Lieben.
Hey there, friend.
Hello. Wait, what are you doing
Well,
here?
we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? What would the real Adventurers Guild do without her? Not that she ever shows
well,
it on
they
the
have
outside,
extra
but she's one
Catherines. They
busy
could
bee,
just
that's
send
for
an
sure.
extra one over.
I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed from magic. Incredible stuff.
I know, right?
Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found.
That's incredible.
I really gotta take a better
It's a
look
very
around once this
detailed
gig's done.
recreation, indeed. Same arrangement as always?
Not today, I'm afraid. The funds I need haven't transferred in yet. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot.
Well, the person who does this job is the one who gives me my daily Primo Gems, you know?
True. But it doesn't seem like the people who created this place set up anything like that. Hey, why don't I go ask for some and then we all can have a few?
What do other people use Primo Gems for? We use Primo Gems to summon characters, so what do the other inhabitants of this world do with their Primo Gems?
Huh.
No wonder they give them all to us. We're the only ones that can do something with it.
Oh, that's the question.
I'm sure you'll be able to find your way out soon. Oh, and little Ectomisaur, you're not supposed to be here. It's Natlan's little Saurian, and you're here to play. Oh, cute. I hope you enjoy your time here. Oh, hi, Diona.
So that's where it was.
Where what is?
Diona? What are you doing here?
And with an Ectomisaur too.
It's my first time seeing these little guys. They're from Natland, right? Oh, they're so cute.
I know, it's just a baby. It's so cute.
Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. It has the setup I'm used to and everything. Now, all I need to do is make some drinks.
Yeah, a few drinks for the recording, and then you can go back to the real cat's tail with real drunkards in it.
You know what? This is the perfect chance to change all the ingredients to super weird stuff. I'll get people to lose interest for sure. Looks like your campaign is going strong, huh? Even out here. Of course, the only thing missing is the cats, actually.
Aw.
They seem to prefer the real cat's tail.
Oh, then this cat's tail is not as fun as the real cat's tail.
But that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where they live. Even if the place looks exactly the same, they'll know something's off. So, Alice said she would find different staff instead. And then these little saurians appeared.
Cats. That is really cute.
Aw. Then it gave me a few pointers on how to get along with them. Turns out, there's not a huge difference between them and a cat or a dog. Hey, then you should call this place the Saurian's Tail instead.
Yeah. It likes that. Oh, enjoy your stay here, little Ectomisaur. Enjoy Mondstadt. What? Ether? How is he walking so weird? This boar looks like it's waiting to be cooked. No one actually keeps animals here, do they? Yes, I know, this one's waiting for the meal. Amber!
Huh? Weird. Did Mondstatters always raise boars around
Oh my
here?
gosh, it looks so big and majestic when you look at it up close like this.
Found it! Barbara, over here!
Oh?
Coming! Oh, how did this happen?
What's the matter?
Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet madame and sticky honey roast we ordered came to life.
Oh no, that's pretty awful.
Sorry, what?
So, this boar was the sticky honey roast? Yeah, that's pretty uncomfortable.
That's
to look
right.
at the food you're
I
about to
managed
eat come
catch
back
the
to
sweet
life.
madame earlier. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back and eat. Wait, what? Uh-oh. What is it? More pigeons and forest boars. The rest of our lunch is making a break for it.
I wouldn't want to eat necessarily after seeing the food turn into live creatures. Like reverse dying. Not sure exactly. Oh, Fatui, Fatui don't usually have a camp here. They're usually standing here. Fatui tent.
Wait, don't tell me they're living here now.
Okay.
Huh? Isn't this a Fatui tent? That shouldn't be here. Wait, but there are always those two Fatui around here chatting about
I know,
stuff.
right? And at the end of every Archon quest in every nation, you can go back and they have new dialogue. It's pretty awesome. Even after Nod Cry, they've still been keeping that going on for years and years.
You've noticed them too? I've been watching them for a long time. Not that I've overheard anything useful.
No, they are just repeating events that everyone knows.
Yes,
but
it's
it's
just
cool
my
to
luck.
see how they reference it.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long time.
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home? Their mission's gotta be over at this point, right?
The fourth wall break. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, it's literally the poor Fatui here. They are literally only stuck. They are just stuck here to give an update on the current events of the world. But in actuality, they should get to go home to Snezhnaya. They're just trapped in perpetuity here.
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they never got new orders. That's happened to me before.
You know, that is entirely possible that they are just as unlucky as Bennett.
I suppose, but your experiences tend to be quite unique.
I think it's in the realm of possibility, though. How else do you explain them still being here other than for funny lore reasons?
It's possible the Fatui stationed them here long term to keep an eye on things. Or maybe they volunteered for this position because they don't want to go back.
True. Maybe they don't want to go back. True.
Either way, we should have Nicole take this tent down. It's making Paimon think we're gonna have to fight someone.
True, and it's not like there's a treasure chest here either.
I guess you're right. We don't want people getting their hopes up.
Oh, no treasure for us. One more discrepancy. I'm assuming it's on this side then. That's where Glory is usually sitting. Glory. I think it'll be obvious, whatever it is. Mona's house? No, Mona's house looks normal, right? Yeah, there's nothing over here. It's not gonna be something subtle, it's gonna be something obvious. Or else there'd be too much. Going for us to look here. No. I'm back to where we started. Oh, Emily. Hi, Emily. Let's see. Is there anything here that's wrong at the angel share? I don't see anything wrong. I don't recognize anything that's wrong. Why am I struggling with this last one? I've been in Mondstadt so many times. This is literally like if you've been here like 100 times, can you actually spot the difference? And the answer is no, because the scenery is just kind of blended together in your mind. The alchemy table looks normal. Spinning around, is there anything in here? I'm sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy. What am I missing? Something on the roofs? They wouldn't put it on the roofs, right? Go outside the city walls. Oh yeah, it could be outside the city walls. Look. All this space over here. Oh, instead of the pigeons, it's a big finch. It's a big oceanid finch.
Now this is not something to mess with.
Can we fight? Fight! Just kidding. Enjoy your stay in Mondstadt. There's plenty of water for you to hang out in. Alright. That's all the discrepancies found in Mondstadt City. And last but not least, thank you for these. Oh, they don't even give you Primo Gems. No, these don't even give you primo gems. I just realized Dawn Winery. Let's see. But I do like this sort of spot the difference. It's a real test to see if you really were paying attention all these years. First thing to do, check behind me, I now realize. I see something. It's a big tent tortoise. These tent tortoises are so cute. I love them. Wasn't that part of the lore is like, didn't D-Luke and Jean have tortoises? Maybe the tortoises escaped and have now been living in the wilderness this whole time since.
That should
And
be
how
her
did
at
it its
all.
way here
Definitely
from the desert,
not.
can it? And that's definitely not. Where is Rosario? Oh, there she is. No, it's a bit far.
Wow! I've never
She's wearing
seen
the old
such a
outfit.
large turtle in my life.
Actually, they have the new outfits in the cutscenes.
There was a time back when I was little when almost every
Yeah.
child in Mondstadt had a turtle
Exactly,
as a pet.
turtles. They
It
must
was
have
quite the
released all the
trend.
turtles, and now they've just been invasive species surviving in the wild.
Oh, yeah! Jean and D-Luke mentioned that a long time ago.
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Wait, you had one too?
Is that so strange?
Yeah, you grew up with a band of thieves, so it is kind of strange you'd have time to take care of a turtle.
No, of course not.
What should we do with this tent tortoise?
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it a pool.
I mean, it's not real, is it? Or maybe it is real. Maybe Alice put a turtle in here, in which case, yeah, we do need to take care of it now.
Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Yeah.
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hands.
Well, it looks like we already have an invasive species on our hands because it's literally just out here in the
Just
wild.
tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably better.
Yes, that's for the best.
Take it home. Once we're done recording, just let it go home. Oh, this is Albedo's alchemy thing? Come to think of it, have we ever seen this in-game? This was only in its chapter
There
demo.
you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, Sucrose? This thing, 20 more years. And perhaps he could start using the textbooks that Sucrose uses today.
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have.
Fair enough.
So if something hasn't been
You
used
don't
in a
just have to
while,
spend money on
it's usually
completely
pretty
new equipment
old.
all the time.
Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite
We've
quickly.
seen this in the game. It's only been in his
According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble.
Then it could have been anywhere in Mondstadt.
Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here of all places.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact Nicole and get her to send it back to the right spot.
Great. Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay. There's another one. Alright, anything at Dawn Winery itself? Okay, yes, the Hydro Phantasm. Oh, and the Simulanka, guys. And it's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold? Or is it just a random raven? Can't believe they're all here. It's a Hydro Eidolon. Oh. Puzzle on Estuar. We saw you guys back at
Such
the
a succulent fragrance of grapes.
Moon Prayer Night. It
This
is
place
Arnold.
is heaven. Had I a
Mario?
mouth that could move, I doubt I could resist eating them right off the vine.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives in here must be a person of means indeed. Even in a storybook world like Simulanka, we can never afford such a big estate.
Wait, but this is a world inside a story too, isn't it? Oh, hello! Is something wrong?
Oh, my apologies. But the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not open to the public quite yet.
This is so
Allow me
cute.
to show you around a different area.
We have Arnold from the Golden Apple Archipelago, a Hydro Eidolon from Valyria Mirage, and two Simulanka guys from Simulanka and Constellation Metropole.
I see. That's unfortunate.
They represent all of the different summer events that Alice has had a hand in.
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey
Hello, you two.
How'd you come to be stationed
Well,
here?
Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here. So she said she needed someone capable who could get the job done.
So she flattered her way into dumping a bunch of work on you? Stuff that isn't even related to the knights at all?
Oh, no. Mr. D-Luke was there, too. He said he would appreciate some help guiding the tour groups from different worlds that are here to visit.
I see.
Tour groups from different worlds? Oh, right! The Golden Apple Archipelago, the Relurian Mirage, Simulanka. The gang's all here!
Oh, and I wish we could go back and visit you guys in your homes more often, you know. Even if it wasn't available the whole year, it'd be kind of nice if we could go and just check in on the Golden Apple Archipelago or Simulanka, like at different times of the year. Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help.
Nice. Well, please enjoy your stay here at Dawn Winery. Okay, obviously something must be different here in the back. Oh? Oh, it's the little, squirrels. Is it Princess Semest? Crystal fly trap. Someone's catching crystal flies here, huh? Smart move. What are you two up to? Cataclysm and Apocalypse?
I heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented.
What?
You could only catch 10 in a week. Why, the research staff barely wanted to touch it, let alone improve it.
But for some reason, it gained traction among
Their voices are so
adventurers
much
once it
deeper
entered
than
the
I thought they
market.
would be. This is not, these are you, not the hamster and squirrel I'm thinking
True,
of.
it takes time. It beats having to do it yourself, I suppose.
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely it's not that difficult to just do it the old-fashioned way?
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tiresome it was back in the day, having to come out here over and over again, and no gadget to help.
Yeah, that was me. Having to go into all the grapevines to get the crystal flies. Yeah. No, that was me.
Does that
for
count
sure.
as trespassing on private property, I wonder?
I suppose it hardly matters anymore. Adventurers aren't quite so keen on crystal flies nowadays.
True. Ever since they made it you can redeem 40 resin without using a condensed resin, then yeah, they've not been in as much demand.
At times, they are a-changin'.
So it would seem.
Well, literally referencing the nostalgia and how much the game has changed over the years.
What are they mumbling about?
Beats me. That was a complete, like, fourth wall break conversation between just two players, like, not even NPCs, just two players in the form of a squirrel and hamster. Too real, too real. Well, there's gotta be something over here. There's one extended the map over here, right? At least you'd think that would make sense in the logic of it all. But who knows? Okay, there's nothing wrong here. Where have we not checked yet? I'm afraid I'm gonna miss something in the grapevines because there's so many of them. Ah, yes, indeed. The old days of coming here and collecting all of the crystal flies does indeed bring back memories. Okay, it's the middle one. Does that mean it's the one we were supposed to have found? Middle? Okay, we got the alchemy, we got the tortoise, talked with the magical creatures, we talked with the, oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, the throwback to the wonderful Golden Apple Archipelago days. The Witch's Summer Tent, the cute little resort we came to at the end of our hunt for the Dodo King. And ever since then, the Dodo King has been nothing but generous in giving us lots of fun things to do. So thank you, Dodo King. Feels like I can smell the sea again. Yay!
Another tent? Huh. This one's kind of nostalgic too.
I know. It's from the first time we went to the Golden Apple Archipelago.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground. But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests. So we set up this tent instead.
Oh, you want the guests to sleep outside? Not a good host.
Looks like we can use this
are you,
device to keep in touch
Master
with the
D. Luke?
mages or get some hints.
Kind of like we were able to do back then, remember?
Yeah, that's the first time Alice ever spoke to us was through this gramophone in this tent.
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
Taking me back to... What a different life we had back then.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what
And
stuck
then
with
he had
me
to
the
Kaya
most.
Bridge, is that right?
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't
Yeah,
that
I
late in that
remember
situation.
they even referenced Kaya bridging.
Fun times, huh? So, the mages prepared this stuff then. Guess we should take a picture and go check in with them.
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end. But knowing Grandmaster Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near
Oh
future.
my gosh, Knights of Favonia's vacation again? Interesting.
Not that I'm extending an invitation. I'm just mentioning the
Oh
possibility.
yeah,
That's all.
sure. Count me in.
That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
It was signed by Dodo King. Isn't it funny to hear Master D-Luke say Dodo King? Yay! We found all the discrepancies. Will something happen now? Will Alice and Nicole be happy that we found all this stuff? Oh, they're not even here. Oh, well, that's okay. Well, yeah. That was a cute little event. Thank you so much. This was so much fun to just re-explore all of those memories. Alright, here we go. The anecdote we have been waiting for 5 whole years to happen. Hello, Glory.
I know those voices. Why, if it isn't Paimon and the Honorary Knight. Praise be to the Animo Archon for this flurry of good news.
Always happy to bring it, Glory.
Huh? Oh, hey, Glory. What's got you in such a good mood?
Have you heard? The knights who went on expedition are finally returning home. Which means Godwin should be home soon too.
Yay!
It won't be long now before we're together again.
Yeah. That's right.
Huh? Don't tell Paimon Godwin still hasn't told Glory about getting separated from the expedition.
Dude has been literally living in the wilderness because he's too afraid to tell her.
Could you help me scatter some more dandelion seeds? I want to thank the Animo Archon for watching over the expedition. Especially Godwin.
Oh, poor girl. Waiting for Godwin all this time? Should we tell her the truth?
No, we shouldn't
or
tell
should we have a word with Godwin
tell her the
first?
truth now. If we were gonna tell her the truth, we should have done it like literally 5 years ago when we first got this commission.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong.
You want us to help scatter dandelion seeds at the Animo Archon statue, right? Piece of cake! We'll head there right away!
At Glory's request, you head to the top of the Animal Archon statue.
How much longer do you think Godwin's gonna keep the truth from Glory? Paimon doesn't want to make her upset, but if we don't tell her...
Look, you know, the commission was funny at first, but when you think about it, he's literally been in the wilderness for 5 years because he's afraid to either try to catch up with the expedition or confront Glory and admit to her that he got separated from them. This 5 years is a really long time, you know. I'm not sure I could live with that much guilt. I think I'd either pick one or the other at this point.
No, she deserves to know. Let's find Godwin and give him a piece of our mind.
I'm not sure that'll be necessary.
Huh? Why not?
Because I think Varka's already sorting it out.
Huh? Varka? And Godwin? Wait, Godwin's back in the city? We need to go speak to him.
Oh my gosh. Godwin's back in the city.
What's Godwin up to now?
Shh, watch closely. This Knight of Favonius is making the most important decision of his life. Try not to disturb him.
Oh yeah. Do you... Look, I don't know, 5 years is a really long time. At this point, it's like...
Glory, it's me. I've returned from the expedition safe and sound. I haven't stopped thinking about you this whole time. Oh, no. I can't keep lying to her. Let me think this over. Glory, I have to come clean. I never left Mondstadt in the first place. Oh, no, that's even worse. Saying that will only hurt her more. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Dude, you know, this would actually have been much easier if you had made a decision one way or another 5 years ago. Instead of now. Because literally years and years have passed when you could have seen her and you chose not to. Like, you were still the same two options 5 years ago. Why did you wait this long?
Oh, so that's what you meant. Paimon agrees that this is a pretty important decision, but is it really the Grandmaster's responsibility to sort out Knights' love lives, too?
No, not at all. As an organization, the Knights of Favonius does not interfere with personal matters. However, the issue he faces is about more than being a good partner. It's about being a good knight.
Yeah.
I should just tell her the truth. Honesty is a knight's greatest virtue.
Yeah, that's right. Go with that.
Glory's so fragile. What if
Oh,
she
come
can't
on.
handle the shock?
Then you shouldn't have waited 5 years. You know, the shock would be much more handleable one way or another. If you didn't wait so long, dude.
Well, it's not all that difficult. Besides, it's not like I'm entirely blameless in the situation either.
Oh, how so?
Back then, I had my hands full preparing for the expedition. So when he suddenly applied for leave, I told him to report to Jean instead. The plan was that he'd rejoin us later.
Oh, so he got separated from the very start.
Who could have guessed he'd spend all this time agonizing over how to report back to Jean? Although, I imagine a good chunk of that time was also spent worrying about how to report back to his girlfriend.
Yeah, actually, I'd say most of it was.
Naturally. I'll admit I was careless at the time. I didn't set a clear deadline for his report, which may have been part of the reason he spent so much time hesitating. That was my bad.
Yeah, sure. Varka, I appreciate you being this kind of leader, you know, taking responsibility for everybody. But I'm not really sure you can take responsibility for this one.
Truth is, hesitation only ever complicates things.
Yeah.
Once a day or two has passed, you start to think, well, what's a day or two more? Then, after 3 or 4 days, you start to wonder if your current situation's really so bad after all.
Right, but 1 or 2 days is not 5 whole years of not seeing your girlfriend for this reason. This is crazy.
Maybe I should just leave Mondstadt. Then I can pretend I never came back. Yes. Then I can think things over a little longer.
I mean,
just a day
think
or
about
two
it. 5
more.
years is actually literally long enough for him to have finally caught up with the expedition in Nodcry, since they were actually in Nodcry for a while. Why didn't he just rendezvous with them? There's so many things he could have done instead of just agonizing. Like, yeah, either rejoin the expedition or confess to her or lie to her or whatever. But you just kind of stood there in the wild. This is one of the silliest, like, B plots or C plots of this game.
At the very least, he should be able to make a decision on his own that aligns with the spirit of chivalry, without me needing to lecture him first.
Does running away from your problems align with the spirit of chivalry?
Running away? Don't be silly, what kind of a night would ever... Wait, what did you say? Running away? Darn it, Godwin! Stop right there!
No! Off he goes into the wilderness to hide from his life's issues again. Godwin!
Uh-oh. Lecture incoming.
You really thought you could outrun Varka?
Grandmaster?
Hey, Godwin.
Threw the sword.
How can you even call yourself a knight? You were loud and proud when you first confessed your love. Where did that guy disappear to?
Confessed my love? Grandmaster, how do you...
Please, half the Knights of Favonius know about you and Glory. Besides,
Yeah,
that's
it's not like
the
that's a
point.
secret anymore, buddy. Dude, it's just... I can't imagine stomaching not telling her one way or another, or doing something about the situation for 5 whole years, and then having to be forced to make a decision now, dude.
The point?
Honorary knight. Tell this scaredy cat what decision a true knight would make.
Honesty is a knight's greatest virtue. Yeah,
Too right,
that's
it is, though, in all honesty. See what I did there? a little white line now and then can be quite
Grandmaster,
harmless,
you're so
too.
funny.
See? There's honor in either decision. And yet, despite all that, you chose to skedaddle. Whether you choose to maintain
Yeah.
Glory's illusion or come clean, as
That's
a knight,
right. You know, the
you should make a
worst thing
decision,
is the amount of
follow it through,
inaction over the
and
last
bear
few
the
years.
responsibility. What were you thinking when you confessed your love? Presumably something along the lines of, does she feel the same? Might she reject me? Truth is, you had no way to know. But you put yourself out there and told her all the same. Now, all you've got to do is muster up that very same courage. The courage to make a decision, whichever one it is.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't
And you
wanna
better
be
make
like
it now
this.
because this
It's
has been a
just
long
that
time coming.
Whenever I picture Glory's reaction, I lose the courage to make up my mind. Will she
And
be
that has,
angry or
and you know what? Then
disappointed?
that means
Will
you're
she
going to live
forgive
in the
me?
wilderness, away from
If it ends
society
up
for the rest
leaving
of
her
your
as
life.
conflicted as I am, maybe it would be kindest not to tell her at all. But if I don't tell her now, she'll find out someday anyhow, right? All these thoughts in my
Yeah,
head.
he has
Aren't
really
they
bad
just
avoidance
excuses
problems.
I'm making
But
for
I'd say this
myself?
is a very extreme level.
Hey, what are you prattling on about now? You won't achieve anything thinking like this. Instead of getting lost in your own thoughts, how about you just lay it all out on the table? Come on, let's head to the Angel's Share. It's time to give you a refresher course in chivalry.
Yeah, that's right. Knock some sense into this guy, please.
Did you really train chivalry in a tavern?
It's true.
Oh, looks like there's a long way to go before this situation gets resolved.
Good luck, Godwin. But also, you needed that good luck a long time ago. Oh no, the quest marker is here. Oh no. Alright, it looks like Varka is meeting with Glory today, so let's see how this goes. After last time.
Barker and Glory? Don't tell Paimon Godwin's run away again.
Miss Glory, in accordance with Godwin's personal wishes and the need to keep a small force stationed in Nodcry, I'm afraid he'll be away for some time longer.
Okay.
The reason I've come to see you today is to inform you of the situation and to read this letter on Godwin's behalf. My Lady Glory, at this very moment, I am writing to you over a glass of fine wine.
My lady.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Godwin.
Although the Knights of Favonius'
Varka, what did you
expedition
do?
has ended,
Are you
my
covering
personal
for
journey continues still.
This letter from Godwin.
Let's see where this is going.
Therefore, I have decided to stand fast in Nodcry and to continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt. I understand this decision may hurt you, and no apology can undo the pain I cause. But please, believe me when I say, my love runs deep and true.
Deep and true. Thank you, Grandmaster Varka, for bringing me this letter. Godwin's resolve. I can feel it clearly. Though being apart may be painful, if this is his decision, I'll wait as long as it takes. May the Thousand Winds protect you, Godwin.
She's so dedicated, even though she hasn't seen him for years. She's still just like Penelope waiting for Odysseus.
Don't worry, the situation there is safe now. I'm sure that Godwin will be back before you know it.
Yeah, of course.
Well then, Miss Glory, I have other matters to attend to. Farewell, for now.
So Grandmaster, Varka ushers you away. Oh, you knew we were there?
What's the deal with that letter? Did Godwin really go to Nodcry?
He did indeed.
He did?
Where should I
He
start?
was just here.
After my little refresher course, I gave him one day to make his
You
final
sent him
decision.
to Nodcry after 5 years of him just sulking in the woods here?
Grandmaster, I think I've made up my mind. I can't keep lying to her.
No, you cannot.
Is that so? Good. I may have said that the Knights of Favonius do not interfere with personal matters, so long as the decisions you make do not impugn the honor of the Knights. But I must say, deep down, I was hoping this would be the path you chose. You don't look so good, though. Rough night, huh?
You can say that again. Even though I made my decision, I wasn't sure of the best way to tell her. In the end, I stayed up all night working on this letter.
Sure didn't skimp on the prep, huh? Come on, let me take a look. I'm sorry,
see.
Glory. I must confess my sins. Well, I guess that's passable. A hypocrite like myself deserves no forgiveness, much less the honor to remain by your side. What's all this? I don't deserve your forgiveness. Perhaps you deserve someone better. What the heck is this nonsense? Is this your attempt at taking responsibility?
Yeah. In your situation, Godwin, it really does sound like you're just dodging responsibility. If you really thought you were unworthy of her, you really should have let her know years ago instead of now, keeping her waiting.
Grandmaster, please let me explain. I've carefully thought this through. If I tell her more lies, even if she never finds out the truth, I would only grow to despise myself more. Could someone like that truly make her happy?
Once again, you should
have
decided this so long ago.
I'm sure she'll forgive me and accept me, as despicable as I've been. Because she's so gentle.
Yeah.
Understanding. But I can't bring myself to accept her kindness in such a shameful way.
You know,
I wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
I'd be the same as you, except I don't think I'd ever get into this position in the first place.
I've thought it all through. What decision to make, what the consequences will be, and I think I could bear it all. But even then, no matter what I choose, I'd never be able to forgive myself.
The whole problem with this arc is the scenario is just completely ridiculous. Like, it's just hard to find anything to compare this to because this guy missed out on going on an expedition, and instead of going and telling his girlfriend or trying to catch up with the expedition, stood in the woods for 5 years wallowing in his sorrow instead of taking action one way or another. There's really very little comparable to, that level of inaction. Usually one thing or the other will happen whether you like it or not. The idea that you just kind of stood there and didn't do anything. Like, you could have gone on your own expedition apart from the Knights, and then you could still say you went on an expedition. Like, you could go travel like the Traveler. You could have done so much other stuff, but you just stood in the woods for 5 years without coming back to town. There's nothing comparable to this. There's nothing to compare this to.
In this state, even if I forced you to face her, I doubt it would do either of you much good. After all these years of patrolling and fighting on the outskirts of Mondstadt...
Oh, sorry, he wasn't
no
just
less
standing
ground
there.
than the
He was
expedition
patrolling
itself.
and fighting on the outskirts of Mondstadt.
How has your resolve gotten so weak?
Perhaps I was beyond saving from the moment I told that first lie to avoid the shame.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if you can't forgive yourself for your lies, then why not turn them into truths? Embark on your own expedition.
See, I like this idea, but you should have done this on your own initiative years ago. If you can't catch up with the Grandmaster's expedition, just make up your own. At least you can say you went on an expedition and you actually strengthen your resolve.
My own expedition?
Go to Nodcry and temper your resolve. They're short-handed there at the moment anyway. So consider this your punishment for not returning to duty on time.
Yeah, it's so easy to get to Nodcry. Because they were stopped in Nodcry for a while. You could have caught up. You could have caught up, bro.
Nodcry? The expedition's final destination?
Go and learn from the expedition forces there what it truly means to be an upstanding knight. Naturally, before your character building begins, you'll need to resolve your affairs in Mondstadt first. Go fetch a pen and paper and write a new letter. This time, I'll dictate and you transcribe.
Yeah,
I don't want
okay.
to read any more of this spineless drivel. All right. My Lady Glory, At this very moment, I am writing to you over a glass of fine wine.
That sounds like such a Varka line.
Grandmaster? We don't usually address each other like this. And if I'm going to write about wine, how about the scent of wine on the wind reminds me of you.
Yeah, you've...
No matter how far apart.
You've written a lot about that over the past 5 years.
There's no need for you to add anything. Just write exactly what I say. Now, although the Knights of Favonius's expedition
Yeah, if
has
you really
ended,
wanted to
my
contribute to
personal
this,
journey
you should have
continues
contributed when you had on your own initiative before Varka had to force you.
All right. I've written so many letters.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
you've
time
written
I
the
took
same
notes from
letter
someone
about you
else.
going to Liyue hundreds of times.
To continue fighting for the defense of my beloved Mondstadt. Ha ha! I really outdid myself with that ending.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
Grandmaster.
But I still want to apologize to Glory, at least in some way.
All right, let me think. You could add a postscript.
Yep. There we go.
Paimon knew it! Something felt off about that whole letter. Except the last bit. But isn't this just a different kind of lie?
You think so? Well, the letter genuinely was written by Godwin himself.
Oh, yeah, it
and he
was
really has
written.
gone to Nodcry now. As for getting separated from the expedition, well, the letter didn't mention anything about that.
Ugh. So Paimon guesses you didn't technically lie.
Besides, if Godwin were to face Glory now, it would leave an indelible mark on both their hearts. They'd never be able to truly move on.
Just like Revier and Thelindis.
He made an undeniable mistake, one for which he must make amends through his actions, both for the Knights of Favonius
Yeah.
and for Glory. Godwin has promised me that
I
once
commend
his
Glory
expedition is
for
over,
sticking with this
he will
guy.
personally confess everything to Glory.
I mean, she doesn't know, but she has faith in him. Like I said, just
As for me,
like Penelope
I pray he won't waste this opportunity
and
to become a
Odysseus.
true knight
It's
once
faith
again.
that someday
But
will return.
that's an understanding we have as fellow Knights of Favonius.
At least he's moving in the right direction.
Yeah, slow but steady progress. Though, even if we can tell something's off with that letter, surely Glory will know exactly who wrote each line too.
Don't forget to keep your promise, Godwin.
Oh, she was listening in the whole time. Is that right? She was just around the corner listening this whole time? Yeah, no, it's just like with anything premeditated, you had 5 years to change your mind or decide one way or another, and you didn't, bro. You're making up for what you did now. You're making it so you don't have to lie about going on an expedition now, but you had 5 years to do that so you didn't have to miss out on time with Glory. Now you're missing out on time with Glory even more just to be able to make things right. Why would you do this? You had so much time to think about it. Godwin, the chronic overthinker. Alright, well, I'm glad they've addressed this saga.